So I figured I'd give everyone an update and kind of just give people fair warnings when it comes to swapping out the bulbs, because yesterday, for example, after I finished installing the low beam bulbs, I went over to this actually same exact Best Buy to go ahead and see how the adjustment is, because from the reflection off of cars I could tell that one of the sides was misaligned. And if anyone first, anyone who's watched my videos, thank you. I'm glad I could be of use to you guys, and for everyone who's liked those videos, I'm very glad that I could be the content that I'm producing is helpful. So I figured a lot of people have also been asking me of, oh, we'll post pictures in the dark, oh, what does it look like? So I kind of wanted to just show, for anyone who's followed through and swapped out the bulbs with the same bulbs that I have, the BEAMTECH bulbs for the high and low beams, and then JDM toys, I believe, for the fogs, this is what it should look like. So right now, these are my high beams, but they're not the high beams, these are the daytime running lights. When I actually turn on my high beams, it gets that much brighter. So this is the difference between my low beam bulbs, and this is what your low beams are supposed to look like in the distance. I'm gonna park and come out, but these are what your low beams will look like in the distance when you're driving at something. And these are just my usual daytime running lights, and this is with the fog lights. Actually, let me move over a little bit because there's a light right over top of me. So now that I'm parked, I'm just going to use this because this is a rough estimate of, I want to say, 25 feet, and this is how you should be adjusting your bulbs. So these right now are just the orange bulbs that are on without me, so it's just those bulbs and then the outside bulbs, no fog lights or anything. So go ahead, because you can use your fog lights with just this, and this is what it would look like if you're just driving with all the lights that I've just mentioned plus the JDM fog lights in the bottom. It gives a nice big spread that's not too powerful. So then if you swapped out the low beam bulbs, this is what it's going to look like. When I went ahead and did it before, the one on the right was way higher, and it was honestly where the pillars are, so that's where I knew that I did something wrong for sure. And then if I go ahead and turn on the high beams as well, that is what you end up having. So with all those bulbs combined, I honestly want to say that, so it does have that nice and easy cutoff that does not get in the way of things and is also not blinding oncoming traffic. And then when you're off in the back roads and you turn on your high beams, that's what it'll look like. And then with the fog lights combined, it gives you all that. Actually, the fog lights don't turn on. So there's that, and I will take a couple of pictures of it shooting down, I think that way, just to prove it. But quite honestly, this is a night and day difference when it comes to distance and brightness compared to the stock halogen bulb.